Good. What's going on, team? It's really great to be back with you guys once again. Today it's Wednesday, the 30th of July. The month has come to an end, and obviously today we're going to be looking at a few setups, and I'm going to be breaking down a few setups, and essentially I'm going to be sharing some of the ways that I approach the market. And obviously some of you guys, for some of you guys, it might be confusing, and I've gotten a lot of you guys asking me what strategy you use, how do you approach, what is the concept, all of this. Therefore, I just want to remind you that I'm releasing my first ebook, and if you want to get on the waiting list, you can just join the chat and hit me up directly, and I'll put you on the waiting list, given that it's going to be limited. I don't want this information to be out there. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So without any further ado, let us dive straight to the chart and let us see what kind of setups that we may see. Also, I do have an announcement. Might be making the ebook right now. I've completed the English version. Since I myself, my first language is Portuguese, I feel like it's only right that I also make something for the Portuguese audience as well. Therefore, I'm also working on a second ebook that's going to be Portuguese, right? So the ebook is also going to be, it's going to come in two versions. It's going to come in the English version, and it's going to come in the Portuguese version. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to set an option so that people can decide on which version they want, or even better, I might just bring them as a package and make two ebooks, the English version and the Portuguese version, side by side. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, let us begin. Without any further ado, let us dive straight to the charts and see what opportunities we can possibly find for today. So obviously currently this is BTC. I'll come back to BTC. I think the first pair we're going to be looking at is GBP USD. So with GBP USD, we can see that price has been coming from all the way up here. Obviously we are level 1, level 2, level 3, and obviously as the concept says, 3 levels of rise or 3 levels of drop over a period of 3 days, or it can happen over a period of 5 days as well, depending on if they want to extend the level or not. So that being said, we identified our peak formation high, and for our peak formation high, we had our day 1 drop, we had our day 2 drop, and I think I need to box this up like this, and now we have our day 3 drop right now. So I think it's safe for us to say that this over here is our level 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to box this in, and I'm just going to write 3, right? So having figured out that this is our level 3, we also want to see which day is it, and when we are marking the day, everything is going to be set up on the ebook, where you can also find the rules to marking days, and also the rules how to draw the boxes and all of these other things. Not to mention that on the ebook as well, I'm going to be doing a 1 weekly call where I just break down so that you may understand the concept a little bit more. So we've got our level 1, we've got level 2, and we've got our level 3. And having all these levels visible right now, we now know what to expect, right? 1, 2, 3, we're now expecting some sort of reversal. But before the reversal comes, what is it that we want to see? We want to see some sort of consolidation and a fake move. Like we want to see some sort of accumulation of orders, something like this, and then perhaps something like this, fake move. So the moment they accumulate orders like this, let me just box this in. Let me just say okay. The moment they accumulate orders like this, they check, okay, we accumulate orders, and they make a last fake out, so that you know the breakout traders, they start saying price is now dropping, let's get in, we are losing. And most of the time when they make moves like this, it's very fast. They make these moves very fast. They don't use a lot of money to make moves like that. The fast moves in the market, they are fake. You know, they're just used to induce those unexperienced traders. The real move is slow and steady. The real move on the market is slow and steady. It feels like it's never gonna end. So this being the pattern that we are looking at, we now know that, okay, fine, we had our level 1 drop, level 2 drop, level 3 drop, and we could count this as our first leg. Some would say that this is our W, but right now I choose to count this as our first leg. And what I would be wanting to see is for price to come here, so that we would get that multi-session W. So with the multi-session W is a W that happens in between two sessions or in between 2 days, right? This was what? This was Tuesday. They hit the low on Tuesday. Obviously, they hit it twice in reverse. But I would like to see them come back to this level. Then I would get like a proper W formation, and I would like to see them not break this level over here. Let me just box this in real quick. Style. I'm gonna make this like this. Okay. Like this. So what I would like them to see is for them to come back down here, give me some sort of rejection, go to the high side, because if we are going to drop on the M15, we can see that, oh wow, actually on the M15 we already got some sort of confirmation to the high side. Therefore we might actually be late for this setup, but we are still yet to see, because normally what I want to see is after the W formation, I want to see stop hand low, high, like here they hit our stop hand low at 2 a.m. and they started rising. But let's not give up yet. Let's just see what price might do towards this session, if they might choose to come here again and reverse, or if they might actually choose to come down here and reverse going this side, or maybe this is actually the stop hand low that we were asking for and price is going to continue shooting. And even if price continues shooting, it's okay, since we now already have the direction. We know that tomorrow or the day after, if they give us some sort of consolidation and then they give us some sort of stop hand to the low, we would know that okay, now is the perfect time to enter. Your job as a trader is not to reflect your ideals, whatever it is that you have in your mind, and say the chart must do this or whatever. Your job as a trader is to react to whatever the chart shows you. If it shows you stop hand low, you buy. If it shows you stop hand high, you buy. If it shows you that the trend is reversed, you act accordingly. So this is one thing that most traders struggle with, given that most of them, they want to show up to the charts, and as they want to show up to the charts, they want to find a setup whenever they show up to the charts. So the problem with that is that every single time you end up projecting your ideals and whatever it is, your beliefs, and expecting the market to adhere to that, which the market won't. This is why most of us end up blowing account, because we just see certain setups, we force ourselves to see something when we clearly don't see anything. So be very picky about your trades and be very selective. That's how you can actually remain profitable in this business, right? So let us take a look at BTC now. This strategy works on currencies. It works on BTC, it works on gold, it works on USD constantly. So this is one of the best things ever. Alright, we have our level 1, level 2, level 3. You can see that the pattern is literally the same. We have our W formation. Boom, boom, 1, 2, 3 days of rise. Boom. So right now, currently, we are like dropping. So since we identified that we had our peak formation high, we could count this as our level 1. I don't know. Some people would say all of this. We would count all of this as our level 1 over here. Something like this. Let me see. Though I don't like the idea that this is quite large. Some would also argue and say this is our level 1. Let me do this real quick. Some would also argue and say this is our level 1, and this right here could be the start of our level 2. So it would be something like this. Check this out. Let me mark the number of days. The number of days also help you count the levels. So they would be like, this is 1 day of drop, this is 2 days of drop, and having identified that, right, 1, 2, they would be expecting price to come all the way here to give us a 3 drop. For now, I will go with this one, as I like more this one. But this, you must also keep in mind that this right here, this could just be one level, and the wicks is just noise. This right here, all of this could just be like one level, like boom, level 1, and they could decide to consolidate or whatever. But if you go to the 15 minutes, let's see, price is hitting the high. So there's actually a probability. Let me see. EMAs above all the EMAs as well. It's validating high side. which is the perfect occasion, because normally when all the EMAs, all the other indicators are showing high side, that's when we want to go short. So on this one right here, on this specific pair, I'll be looking for shorts. So some sort of confirmation. Right now, what time is it? Exactly 4 a.m. Even though prices closed here, I didn't get like that confirmation yet. I'm not too secure about this trade yet, but on BGC, I'm looking forward to it to keep on dropping. Yeah, that's what I want to see in BTC. Let me remove this big box for now, and we keep our options open, right? So having looked at BTC and having looked at GBP USD, that gives us a third option which we can look at, which is going to be the EU. Yeah, we're going to be looking at EU. I recently just installed the return to my charts, create a new layout. Oh, I think I need to sign up or something, but it's fine. I'll just come over here, and then the next thing is I'm going to go to EU, and as I go to EU, we can identify that EU is pretty much almost the same as GU. We could see that we are level 1, level 2, level 3, and they decided to give us an extended level, which is something that they do from time to time. But EU is a bit more complicated, given that price moved too fast, and there's a thing called average daily range, which means they cannot move price as they wish. They have a certain number that they have to move, and if they move price as they wish, they might end up devaluating a pair, right? So with that being said, it's something that we also use to our advantage. Let me just open this up real quick. My MetaTrader, where's my MetaTrader? Where's my MetaTrader? Okay, here comes the noise. MetaTrader usually comes with noise. Yeah, at least today it's not that bad. All right, so which pair is that? That's EU. Why did I have to say it's not that bad? I hate the noise of MetaTrader. Okay, so currently looking at, let me just wait for this to read. Okay, currently looking at our MetaTrader, we can see that ADR 3 times the 239 pips for this specific week. So if price actually exceeds 239 pips for the week, we now know that, okay, fine, we should start expecting some sort of reversal. So this is something that we also use for confirmation. Yeah, right. So you can see that price has exceeded that, so we could also use that for confirmation. Anyways, right now EU is not that clear, so for today I'll be focusing on two pairs, which is gonna be GU and BTC, and try to see which of these ones we can actually execute on, right? So alright guys, this is it for today. This is my market analysis. This is what I'm predicting for the charts. I hope you guys managed to benefit from some of this information as well. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe, like, and don't forget to inbox to get on the waiting list. And if you're still trying to acquire my automated trading system, the bot is still available. The free trial, you can get a 3-month free trial as well, and you can start cashing in automatically. It will be like some sort of second source of income, which is a game changer, to be honest. So this is it for today's episode, guys. Catch you guys on the next one.